Oh my god, where's the mat? Why is he on the chair? You must have clicked the wrong video for Pilates. No, wait, I'm about to tell you the biggest secret of Pilates. The thing about Pilates is that it translates to your regular life. Like, for example, when you sit or when you're running. I think about Pilates as the base. Like, you can think about it as a broth for the base of the any kind of soup you want to take. So if you want to squat and sit down, that's your tomato soup. If you want to go running, that's your cucumber soup. But there's this broth that's carrying you through. So let's do it on a chair today. We'll place your hand onto your chest. Let's hook your thumbs back and forefingers in front. And then stack your head on top of your chest, on top of your pelvis. We can wiggle our tail a little bit and find our sits bones. We'll let the head settle. We'll bring the breath into your chest. And then let your chest settle on top of your pelvis. We'll start breathing into the thumbs. So into the back space. You can wiggle your thumbs a little bit. And feel the lungs opening in the back. Feel the ribs opening away from one another. Therefore, feeling the vertebrae gaining space. Let's slide our hands into your hips and we'll breathe it into your belly. Keep going. Just bring part of your attention and note if you're pitching forward, maybe you're leaning back. Try getting your head over your shoulders, over your hips. And I'm gonna breathe it into my belly, into my forefingers. You can even look at it. Let's bring your head back on top of your spine and visualize your head reaching towards the top of the ceiling. Visualize your head reaching past the ceiling, all the way to the universe. At the same time, we'll visualize your sits bones spreading, and we'll visualize there's roots in the sits bones and they're rooting into the floor, past the floor, and into the earth, creating more space in your spine. Good. Let's bring your hands on top of your thighs. tricep. Let's start bringing your hand up. We'll go to your armpit, pulling a little bit away from the bones. Yeah, and then squeezing here. Okay, let's flip your palms. So other hand, your forefingers are on top, and this squeezing on top of the bicep, the shoulder, back to the bicep, and then pushing into the wrist a little bit. Let's hold onto our hand and then push your thumb into the middle of your hand, and let's bring your thumb from the middle to your thumb, and then back to the next finger, and the next finger, and the next one, and the next one. And I'm going to shake your hand, and we'll do it starting from your pinky finger. You're going to push, spreading the palm. There. And then we'll shake your hand again. And then we'll go all the way to the thumb and pull on our fingers. And go all the way to the edges of the fingers. Pull and pull. And we'll try your other hand. So forearm first, thumb on top. It's kind of fun, you can see my fingers moving. And then we'll go to your triceps, then to your deltoids, maybe your serratus a little bit. Back down, through the rotator muscles, back under your armpit, and then to the wrist. We're going to flip your palm, and then do the squeezing on top. Meanwhile, you can stay clear of the spine, have a clear line of energy from your pubic bone, through your chest, all the way to the roof of your mouth and past your head, like all the way up there. And then we'll bring the thumb to the thumb, and then find a massage towards each finger. Let's breathe and shake our hand. And then starting from the pinky, the middle, going to the thumb. Shake again. And this time we'll pull the energy out of the fingers. Okay, let's bring your hands in front of you. And then we'll bring the shoulder blades back towards the spine. And then we'll bring the shoulder blades wide on your spine, wide on your back, away from the spine. Let's bring your shoulder blades wide on your spine, and let's retract your left arm, and then protract your left arm. Retract your right arm, and then protract your right arm. And switch. And let's bring your arms up towards the ceiling, and then we'll do a tricep press here, and then up. Your arms can swing down, so the blood can go towards the fingers, and then we'll scoop the air, go up with your arms, and then do a tricep press here. 4 times. I'm continuing to think about my elbows, reaching up, though I'm straightening my arms. Let's bring our arms up, bend the elbows, and let's interlace your fingers and bring the back of your head into your fingers. Here we'll protract both shoulder blades forward, and then note if your head is forward, is it behind your sits bones? Let's bring your head back on top of your sits bones. So there's a clear line of energy from the bottom of my spine to the top of my spine. The line isn't broken arms stay over your head. You have practiced that. And then you're going to bring your spine back up. Your arms will be in front of you. So space, hold your arms. Move from your hips. And you'll see if you're moving your spine down, your arms are going overhead. It's fun. You can either bring your arms over your head to bring your spine. Bring your arms over your head to bring your arms over your head. Or you can bring your spine forward and your arms will go over your head. Will then go over your head. Good, and then we'll keep your spine forward. Let's bring your arms back. And let's bring your arms up and forward. Each time you bring your arms back, you're going to lift your heel. And then when your arms go forward, you're going to lower your heel. When your arms go back, you're going to lift your other heel. And then when your arms come forward, you're going to lower the heel. Lift the heel, bring your arms back. Lower the heel, bring your arms forward. Lift the heel, bring your arms back. Lower the heel, bring your arms forward. Let's keep lifting the heel when your arms go back, and then switching your heel when your arms come forward. So one heel goes down, the other one goes up, and then we'll switch. And switch. And switch. And then last time switch. And then lower the heel, bring your spine back to vertical. We'll round our lower back. Then we're going to arch our lower back. We'll round our lower back. And we'll arch our lower back. This time when we round our lower back, we're going to bring our upper back up. So your body weight isn't shifting back, stays over your sits bones. Let's bring one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Breathe into your hand that's on your chest. Then we'll bring your spine to neutral. Bring your arms up. And then we'll bring your left heel up. Get on top of your toe, on top of your big toe. Drag your big toe towards you. And then once you drag your big toe towards you, you're going to float your knee up. Lower the toe down, heel down, other leg. Heel, toe, drag the toe, and then float your knee. Lower the knee, and lower the heel. This next time you're going to float your knee, you're going to hold on to your knee, and then pull your knee towards your chest, and then we'll cross your ankle over your thigh. We'll here do a few cat-cows. You're going to drop your head, round your spine, and then move, look up. We can do a few circles with your spine. You can reverse those circles. You could also put your hands underneath your left shin and get tall, 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 and fold forward. And then we're going to do ankle circles with your left ankle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then reverse for 8, 7, breathing 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's roll on up. Hold on to your shin, pick up your knee towards your armpit a little bit, and then we'll put it down. So first, you're going to get tall. Then you're going to lift your heel. Then you're going to drag your toe. Then you're going to float your knee as far as you can. Then you're going to use your arms to help yourself. And then we'll rotate your leg. And we're starting our cat-cows here. And once you find extension, you can start a few circles with your spine. Go one direction, then the other direction. Continue that. Next thing you could do, you can put your hands underneath your calves and then get tall and fold forward. We're going to do 8 ankle circles with your right foot. 8, 7, 6. Breathe. You can think about your upper body as like wet laundry. arms forward. We're gonna hinge our hips forward. We're gonna hinge our hips forward. You're gonna reach your arms forward, and then you're gonna end up standing. And we'll reverse where we came from. So we're really reaching arms forward, bending at the knees, at the hips, at the ankles, and then come back to